Welcome or welcome back. Welcome back. Doo-doo. Hi, everybody. My name is Sharifa, and I am the Nubian Reviewer coming to you today with another Women's History, in celebration of Women's History Month. So, at the time while I'm recording this video, excuse me, I am in the process of finishing a couple of projects around the house, trying to get my house ready for the warm weather. I am drinking ginger beer, brewed ginger beer. I got this from Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is it's something like a Whole Food, if you guys are familiar with Whole Food. But yeah, so I came to you today to give myself kind of a challenge. So the last two videos I did, this will be the third video. There are going to be a total of 5 videos in this particular series of I Am America. And so every month I come to you with different subject matters and topics that exemplify America, Americans, me, my life in America, and what it looks like, right? And so I've always been a really big fan of, of books reading, nature, you name it, anything that has to do with, I guess, the mental stimulation instead of the physical stimulation, right? I've always been a fan of just good books. I love reading books, biographies on individuals who were considered outliners, anomalies, very eccentric, individualists, those people who stood out, or they were called rebels, right? Or radicals. And all of it was just for, a good cause. Like, we are all not the same. Our thoughts and how we deal with life are different. But these individuals, they stood out for one reason or another. I was going through my selection of books, and I was trying to think of women I want to highlight. However, I came up with a better idea. So, of course, most of the books that I do pull, I do have them in my personal library at home. But I think this time I'm going to look through 100 Women, Life 100 Women Who Changed the World. I got the magazine this year. Every year, they highlight 100 women, and I think Oprah has been here for quite a few years. I don't know if this is like a reprint of the same magazine every year. This is my first year getting it. Okay, it can't be because Taylor Swift wasn't in there, so this probably new. They probably switched out a few people. So I haven't read the entire magazine yet, but it's just bios, short bios of the women who, changed the world, like Rachel Carson, the science and environmentalist, right? Frida Kahlo. Yeah, she's really big. She was an Mexican activist, and she do activism through her art. But anyway, I want to go through this magazine, find maybe 5 women that I haven't read or know very little about. Get a book, right? I plan to go to my local library, get a book on them, read it, and return it. Now, I'm not going to do it for Women's Month. I'm going to choose 3 or 4, well, 5 at the most, for Women's Month. So let's go through some of these women. Of course, I know Josephine Baker. I have a book on her. I know her story. Okay, Grace Hopper. I don't know her. Mathematician and computer scientist. Okay. Margaret Brooke White, photojournalist. Okay. Oh, Ayn Rand. I just got a book on Ayn Rand. I know a lot about Ayn Rand, but I wonder if I should make her one of my choices. I probably should select someone. I do have her. I do have her books. Let me see if I can. I'll keep her in mind. Dorothy Day, I know her. Golda Meir, I know her. Georgia O'Keeffe, Eleanor Roosevelt, know her. Okay, let's get someone I'm not familiar with. Virginia Woolf, she's a good one. Oh, Coco Chanel, Helen Keller, I know her. I know her life story. Frances Perkins. I probably look. So I don't know her. I'm not familiar with her. I know that they named the student loans after her. Frances Perkins was the first woman to hold a position in a presidential cabinet, and then she became the longest serving labor secretary in the United States, filling the role for 12 years. So she was here during the Brand New Deal, the New Deal policies that Franklin Roosevelt implemented. I think she'll be an interesting person to learn about. Let me write her down. And what I'm going to do is go in my library index. So I live in a city that has libraries in every neighborhood. So what I do is go through the library system, and then I will request the book, and then I will go to one of the local branches that I designated for my pickup. I think you can have like up to 3 different designated branches, but you send the book to the branch that you want to go pick it up. So I'm going to see if I can find a book on, and I'm quite sure I can. She's pretty well known. Frances Perkins. Okay. So that's one, guys. Let's see if we can find 4 more. And then once I get the books, I will show you what I have. Oh, Margaret Sanger. Everybody knows her. Okay. I know her. Lisa Mettner. Isadora Duncan. I know her, but all I know is she was a performer. Okay, yeah, a dancer. Took the belly. Her mother. Okay, so let me read something. Let me read some of her bio. Isadora Duncan took off her ballet shoes and birthed an entire new form of dance. The mother of modern dance broke the rigid conventions of classical dance and left the studio, turning to Shakespeare, Chopin, and the ancient Greeks for inspiration and casting nature as her muse. You know what? I think I'm going to see if I can find something on her. I think she'll be my number 2. So let's see. Okay, I was just writing down what they did. Let's go through the next one. Gertrude Stein, I know her. Mata Hari, I know her. She is a spy. Edith Wilson, yes, I know her. Harriet Swan Leavitt, I know her. But I think she will be interesting because I am like really into astronomy right now. And so I would like to read something about her. Okay, Henrietta. Swan. Levitt. And I'll put down astronomer. Hopefully it doesn't take long for the books to get to the library for me to get them. So we need 2 more, you guys. Madam C.J. Walker, I've actually highlighted her in one of my books. I mean, in the last video. Marie Curie. I know her. I know her life story. Phenomenal. She was a scientist. She was a physicist. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I got cat fur in my nose. Okay. Annie Oakley. Ida B. Wells. I have her. I know her life story. I know Andy Oakley's life story too, so. Okay, so we got some activists up here. We have an explorer. Mother Jones. I actually read the Mother Jones news, the magazine, and I keep up with their stuff on social media. I don't know if I want to get a book on her and read it just yet. Okay. Harriet Tubman, I have her. Abolitionist. Clara Barton. She was a nurse. Florence Nightingale. Now, who doesn't know Florence Nightingale? Susan B. Anthony, she was an activist. Yep, know her. Ada Lovelace. I think that, she sounds like somebody that I would like to read about. Let me see, I got 2 more. Let me, Sojourner Truth, Harriet Beecher Stowe. I have one of her books on my 25 or 2025 that I'm going to read, Uncle Tom's Cabin. So I don't need to read about her just yet. Sojourner Truth. I have her books already. Sacagawea. She was an explorer. She was the guide for, I want to say Christopher Columbus, but let me see. Captain Meriwether Lewis. Yeah, William Clark. Yeah, Lewis and Clark. Yeah, that's who she was. Can I find anything on her? She was a native. I do have Phyllis Wheatley. I think I highlighted her in one of the videos for Women's Month. Catherine the Great. I actually have a book on Catherine the Great. Okay. I got a book on her. I got a book on Joan of Arc. And all of these books I've read before. Okay. Murasaki Shibuku. Author. Alright, so I think I'm going to choose her because she was an author. And then we're going to do Sacagawea. Okay. That's a good mix. That's a good mix of women I can look up for Women's History Month. Let's get Sacagawea. And that is only 5. And I don't want to overwhelm myself. I was thinking 10. I'm going to try to get the books and read them before the summer. And that's the goal. So I am going to check out all 5. And the reason why I gave myself a tentative date of reading it before summer is because I already have a overactive reading list that I am reading right now, and I don't want to constantly add projects on, but I think this would be interesting. So let's go over the people I have, and I will show you their pictures. I hope you can get a good look at it. If not, I do apologize. But my goal was to take you guys on this journey with me of extraordinary women in women's history. This book is still available. Let me see. I think until they do have. This book is available until May 16th of 2025. Now, just because it will be available on newsstands until then. After that, ooh, love root beer. You can, ginger beer. You can always go to the website and actually order it for yourself. So I'm going to give you one last look of the magazine. And so here are the 5 women. Okay? It's Murasaki Shikibu. Shikibu. I'm very sure that's how it's pronounced. So I'm going to see if I can find a book on her. Let me show you a picture, though. That's how it's pronounced. This is I hope I'm giving you guys a good picture. So that's the first one. I actually should have done this face down, but that's neither here or there. It would have been better, though. I think I want to look into Ada Lovelace, too. The second one is Sacagawea. All right. She's the second person I'm going to find a book on. The other one was Harriet Swan Leavitt. Let's see if I can find her picture. I'm taking you guys with me on this journey. Can I find her? Okay, here we go. Here is her picture. Here we go. All right. She's number 3. Isadora Duncan. Oh. She was a dancer. Let's see if y'all can see. And then last but not least, Frances Perkins. They got Marilyn Monroe. I don't know why they have this woman in here every year. I think she's in this magazine every year. Oh my goodness. What a day, what a day. Frances Perkins. Now, if you have ever, if you are in school, they have this loan program called the Perkins Loan Program. It was named after her. Yeah, I'm going to find something on her. So she was the 5th one. I think this is a good list to start with. This is a good magazine. I didn't buy it last year. A lot of times when I see the specialty magazines, if I'm interested in it, I'll buy it. But if not, I'll try to go to my local library and read it. A lot of times it depends on certain libraries. If they have more than one, you can check it out. And then the other one will be considered like a reference book or item that you can, utilize or read while you're in the library. But yeah, this is my goal. So that's what I would do. I will get the books on these individuals. I will go online and I will order them from my local libraries. And once I obtain all 5 of them, then we'll go through it. So hopefully, it doesn't take long. Normally takes, it depends on how far, because we have like over 60 plus libraries in my city alone. It depends on how long it would take for the libraries to be transported to one location, because I want to show you guys all at one time and then just give you a brief history of the women that they highlighted in this magazine. So, in saying that, come back for the second part of this challenge. I'm going to find books like maybe biographies. I don't know if any of them have autobiographies. I would like to read an auto. I know Sacagawea doesn't. Um, for as long as I've known of her part in the exploration of what we call now America, I've never known her to have her own written story. But who knows? But yeah, all the rest of them, I will look into it and I will get back to you on that. So I think that's all I have for you today, guys. Thank you for joining me. And this video is coming out kind of late. I try to post my I Am America series on Saturdays, unless I'm doing like 10 videos for that series, and I'll probably post like twice a week. But on Saturdays is when you should probably expect the videos, and then or an update, and then we'll go from there. But until then, thank you for joining me in this discovery of new great women to read about, so I can share with you guys in the future. So if this type of content interests you, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Or I think you subscribe first, then you like, and then you share this content if this is something that interests you. I hope it is. So I'll see you later, fam. Have a beautiful day wherever you are in the world. Peace.